What is up, you guys? Today we are gonna react. This is actually part 2 of the number of videos that I'll make today, because it's making up for yesterday because your boy couldn't upload anything. So this is me giving back to you guys, or making up for lost time, I guess. But yeah, so today the second movie trailer that we're gonna react to is of the movie CRAKK. Khelega to Jeetega. It stars Vidya Jamwal, and who's just a freak of nature, and I think it also stars Noura Fatehi. So for a fact that I'm excited about that. But yeah, so I'll make as many videos as I can today, guys. I guess till I'm like absolutely spent. But if you're new to this channel, then please like and share this video and subscribe to the channel for more such content. And without further ado, guys, I'm just gonna go straight down to the video so that we can react together. Let's get right down to it. Let's see. Of course.
जिंदगी तो साला सबके साथ हिच खेलती है.
Okay. Of course. It's always him. It's always him doing some acrobatic shit, man.
जो जिंदगी के साथ इस खेल का सिर्फ एक रूल है, जीतेगा.
Oh wow.
तो
Oh, Arjun Rampal! Or as Speed says, Virat Kohli.
डर नहीं.
Oh, look at that back!
डर.
Damn! Yo! Guys, I'm working on my back as well, but that is crazy. What the fuck? Look at it. Look at his traps. Look at his traps. Man, the guy puts Brock Lesnar to shame. Okay, no, he doesn't put him to shame because Lesnar's another freak of nature. But holy shit, what is this guy on? He's in his 40s. Is he on steroids? He probably is. He probably is on steroids or some sort of TRT or something, because there ain't no way he's going to be able to gain that much muscle. Like, I know Vidya Jamwal, I've seen some of his interviews, and I know for a fact, like, the guy has dedicated his life to, like, working out, looking good, martial arts, and all that shit. But come on, man, he's in his 40s. Like, how can you gain that kind of muscle, man? What the fuck? And he's shredded. He's shredded to the bone.
डेयरिंग से खेलता हूँ.
Wings, man. Looks like that back is so defined. It's like he's got wings down there. Like, look at that. Fuck. Wow. Well, I know what kind of back I want now.
डेयरिंग से खेलता हूँ और दिमाग से थोड़ा.
Whoa. That is some Salman Khan level shit, man. Okay. So that was only the teaser. I guess we already know what we can expect from this one. It's gonna be a typical Vidya Jamwal movie. He's gonna do all kinds of freakish things, and the amazing thing is, guys, if you guys already don't know, all these stunts are performed by him. He does all of these stunts. He got like an award which is called the Jackie Chan Award or something like that. Like, it's like the Oscars for action, right? Like, it's like the best award one could be bestowed in the action genre, or like in the action industry, I guess, because it's a genre on its own, right? So he got the award for that. I think best action actor, or like best film or something like that. Like, the guy's crazy, okay? And I honestly don't, and he's a self-made man too. Like, he's not some star kid that had a lot of backing or some sort. No, he struggled. he went through the proper channels. Like, sure, he's not the best actor in the world. Sure, his acting is average, you could say, but he's an action star. You know, like his main brand is the fact that he does all these acrobatic, you know, death-defying stunts that just nobody can do. Tiger Shroff can do that, but I don't think he does all of his stunts. I don't know about that. I'm not sure about that, so I'm not going to comment on it. But I know for a fact he does all his stunts on his own. The guy dedicated his life to like mixed martial arts. This fight form, Kalari Paitu or something like that. Like this, like he knows how to fight. He's a trained fighter. Like he actually knows how to fight, and it's not just for show. And he pretty much dedicated his whole life to like, you know, getting like the best possible physique for himself. Like he dedicated his whole life, which is why I'm not sure he's on steroids, but I just can't see him gaining that kind of muscle, or at least maintaining that kind of muscle at his age, because he's old. He's in his 40s. Not steroids, but he's probably on TRT or some sort of testosterone or something, man. He's got to be on something. Come on, man. I hope he's not. I hope I'm wrong. But hey, it is what it is. But that one sequence where like he's like, you know, behind this car, and he's like, you know, it's like in the middle of nowhere in like a desert. I think they took that from you know, that movie Mad Max. I think Mad Max had something similar to that. I'm expecting, as far as I knew, I heard this movie was gonna be about MMA, mixed martial arts, because on IMDb that's what it said, and basically like we saw nothing, you know, pertaining to mixed martial arts in this one. So I'm gonna guess it's just gonna be a regular, you know, action movie with like a decent ass plot. Arjun Rampal. We gotta talk about him. He looks cool. He looks really good. We gotta talk about him, guys. Arjun Rampal is actually extremely underrated. I believe that. I actually believe that. Like, he's good. He's a very good actor. Especially the whole where he plays the role of a villain, or like he's like this broken ass character, right? He's actually very good. He looks really cool. He looks really nice, right? He looks really badass. Maybe he's not your typical A-lister, but he looks badass. Like he's like a tall ass dude who's in shape. I don't know, man. I feel like he's like a Bobby Deol, right? Like he's a very good actor, but like never got the props that he deserved. You know, never got the love that he deserved. He's been pretty underrated, if I'm being honest. Like I've seen him growing up. I've seen quite a few of his movies. Sure, his movies weren't the best. Sure, but he was pretty decent in them. And I feel like he needs more work in his way. Like we need to see him in more, you know, big budget pictures. Like this I know for a fact this is like a modestly made film. Like this is not going to be anything, you know, it's not going to be like a commercial film. It's not going to be that. His movies are not. Vidya Jamal's movies are not commercially made. They're like very modestly made, low budget, you know, made with a lot of care, love, you know, all that stuff. He's like a Scott Adkins. He's like the Scott Adkins of India, you know? For those of you who don't know who Scott Adkins is this really badass looking dude in Bollywood, or not even in Bollywood. If he's from the UK, so I'm guessing like he's not a mainstream, you know, he's not a mainstream actor. He's like a low budget, you know, really badass. He has like a cult like following. You know, he's this action superstar. And I think they collaborated once as well. Like they did an interview together, and I think Vidya Jamal cites after Scott Adkins as his inspiration, or one of his inspirations at least. I think that's what I saw in that interview, if I remember correctly. I don't think I watched the whole thing, but I watched a little bit of it. But yeah, Vidyut is a lot like him, and Vidyut is easily the best action superstar in Bollywood. Easily, like he is what Tiger Shroff wants to be, but for some reason he just can't break that threshold. Although, if I like, as a fan, I'm a fan of Vidya Jamal. I actually really like some of his movies. The first movie I watched of his was Commando. I think that was his first movie, like the first movie in a lead role, and I was like blown away when I watched that. You know, because especially that sequence where like he goes inside a car window, like he just jumps right between that. Like he just jumps right through that, and it was pretty badass. And it was pretty unique for its time as well, because you need to understand, in Bollywood, 99% of the people, they don't do their stunts. They have other people do their stunts for them. They have stuntmen who do it for them. And same goes for Hollywood. So when you have somebody like him who just comes in and does all these crazy ass shit, and you know that he does it all by himself, you're blown away. And he built his brand around it. Although I would say I've seen him do nothing but action movies for like 10 some years. Like I've seen him do nothing but that. As a fan, I would want him to branch out. You know, you gotta show your range. Like one of the main reasons as to why Tiger Shroff is suffering as an actor is because all he does is the same thing. You know, he's just beating people up, doing all kinds of crazy shit. Some of the action sequences are really over the top, and people are just tired of it. The stories of his movies aren't the best, and yeah, like people are just tired of seeing the same thing over and over and over and over again. Same goes for Vidya Jamal. Like, there's a reason why, well, one of the reasons would be like he's not a star kid, or like he's not backed by all the big names in Bollywood. But another reason could be is the fact that he pigeonholed himself. You know, he typecasted himself. He typecasted himself as this brute looking dude, you know, with six-pack abs and broad shoulders and that monstrous back. Like, we gotta talk about that, man. What the fuck was that? Like, his back, he's so shredded. That's insane. That is insane. But yeah, he typecasted himself as this guy, and I think it's about time he gets out of his shell, you know, or like he tries something different, you know, like a drama or a romantic comedy or something, you know? Grow as an actor, basically, is what I'm trying to say. Like, you can't do the same thing over and over and over again. Like, even Sylvester Stallone, Arnold Schwarzenegger, even they did that. You know, they did comedies every now and then. But the sign of a true great actor is when he can prove that they have range, which is when you can do anything, right? And I feel like it's time that he tries to do something like that, because other than that, he's always going to be this guy. He's always going to be the Scott Adkins of India. Like, he's not going to be he's not going to be like, you know, like, he's not going to be like an actor, like a Rajkumar Rao. You know, like, you got to try something different every now and then. And I feel like that's the next way, or like that's the best way he can break this barrier that he's in right now, or that he's under right now. And yeah, like, movie wise, this looks like a really fun film. It looks like one of those movies you're just gonna watch, you know, just for killing time, I guess. It doesn't look anything groundbreaking, although the action part of it will be really cool. I know that for sure. That's going to be groundbreaking. As a plot, I don't think it's going to be anything crazy. But action sequences wise, which is the focal point of like all of his movies, I'm pretty sure, I know for a fact he's not going to disappoint. It's going to be really badass. It's going to be really cool. It's going to be really fun to watch. So yeah, guys, I hope you guys like this video, and that's it from me today. And if you guys like this video, then please like and share this video and subscribe to the channel for more such content. And until next time, bye for now.